everyone. So today I'm going to be doing an empties video. This is a little bit different because I'm just going to be showing my hands and the wax bags, empties. I am just honestly having a really lazy day. I wanted to film this video, so I thought, you know what, I'll kind of compromise. I'll just film it this way. I won't film every video like this, but just felt like doing this today. What else was I gonna say? Oh yeah, I've had so many more empties, but I think I mentioned this in my Scentsy haul video. Because we were moving, I ended up throwing away a lot of my empties because I just didn't want to like move essentially my trash to our new place. We were already moving a ton of other stuff, so I was just like, you know what, I'm just gonna throw away these candle empties, you know, body product empties, and most of my other wax empties. So it's not too much, but it's enough where I was kind of like, you know what, let me just film this empties video and kind of start on a clean slate in our new townhouse. I am going to start with my Dessa's Homespun Scents Advent Calendar empties. I was pretty good about doing every day I opened the melt, like melting it that day. At first I was starting to hoard the melts a little bit, but I was like, you know what, I'm gonna do this like a true Advent, open it day by day and just melt it on that day. So I'm not gonna talk about these too much because it is 25 different scents plus the 2 samples, but I'm gonna kind of breeze through them and kind of point out which ones were my favorites. In general though, like I had really good performance from Dessa's Homespun scents. I mean, I definitely smelled each scent. Not everyone was my scent preference, but I had pretty good performance that it actually made me want to try more out from Dessa. So I did place a small, well, a medium-sized pre-order from her opening, her pre-order opening that was on Saturday the 14th. So let's just start really quick. This was a sample. I have 2 of everything because I did buy 2 Advents. So if you see me holding up 2, they're 2 of the same. So Dashing Through the Snow was one sample. I enjoyed it, but not too memorable. Cranberry Orange Chiffon Cake. This was really good. Some of them I wrote notes. Okay, I didn't on this one. I think if I remember correctly, this kind of gave me potpourri vibes and I really liked it. This has to be my absolute favorite from the Advent, which was day 1. Loved this one. I actually picked up 3 of her, I think she calls them breakaway bars. They're basically like the same shape wax item as L3's bougie bars, if you're familiar with that shape. I think it's like 7 or 8 square chunks that you can break off. Loved this so much. I got 3 of those breakaway bars. Plus, I did a couple customs with chestnuts roasting on an open fire as well. I don't always love nutty blends. I can be hit or miss with like chestnut, but I feel like it was more like the brown sugar cookies, marshmallow fireside with a little bit of like warmth from the marshmallow fireside and maybe the chestnuts. This was absolutely amazing. Like, I cannot wait to get more of this. Candy Cane Forest, this was pretty good, but not like a favorite. Fallen New England, this was a good kind of like coffee kind of a blend. It was good, but I don't know if I'd pick that one up. Gingerbread House, I'm just trying to look if any of them I marked. I just have my video open because I marked a few with asterisks on the ones that I really liked. Although there were none in here that I disliked at all, but some were just like, you know, just okay. You know how when you have a lot of wax melts, there's a lot that are just okay, and then there's those few that are like, oh my gosh, I must rebuy. I think this one was just okay. You Had Me at Ho Ho Ho. This was a really, really nice apple cider caramel apple one. I did enjoy that. Nordic Christmas. So this was basically a fruity with kind of that Christmas tree blend. I think I did enjoy this one. Sorry, it's been a little while too. Main Street Christmas. I believe this was in her pre-order. She had a decent amount of the scents from the Advent in the pre-order she just had open, which is really nice because you were able to kind of test out all the scents and see if you like them. Marshmallow Fireside type. This was good, just kind of like that Bath and Body Works type. I enjoyed it. I think I enjoy it more in blends than on its own. Oops, a little hair. Okay, Warm Winter Wishes, Apple Streusel. I don't know why some of them I'm reading the scent description, some of them I'm not. Okay, I'm not going to read the scent description, but this was a pretty good one as well. I enjoyed, like I said, I enjoyed pretty much all of them. Old Saint Nick, this one, loved. This one I don't think was in the pre-order because otherwise I definitely would have picked it up. Christmas Trees, Mrs. Claus's Cookies, Palo Santo, like loved it. If I see this in a pre-order or, you know, RTS of Dessa's sometime, I would definitely love to pick this up again for the holidays. Like, so good. I loved it. I'm definitely getting into the Palo Santo blends. I don't love every vendor's Palo Santo, but I seem to like Dessa's, so really enjoyed this. I made a blend custom, kind of similar. Did I? No. I think what I did was the chestnuts roasting on an open fire in Palo Santo, I think. Okay. Candy cane snowballs. This was pretty good. I definitely enjoyed it. I do like mint mixed with bakery, so that was good. Oh my gosh, the pile is kind of tipping over. Kringle's Cafe. This was a nice, like, kind of chocolatey coffee blend. I've discovered I'm not as into the coffee blends as I once was. I like them, but I don't reach for them very often. North Pole Bakery. This was good, but I don't know if I liked the gingerbread and like the candy cane. Catching Snowflakes. Oh my gosh, you guys, it's early in the morning, so I apologize if you ever hear my stomach growling. I'm starting to get hungry, of course, right when I start filming. This was pretty good. I enjoyed it. Nutcracker Sweet. Sorry, I'm just trying to, oh, okay. This one I marked with a asterisk. I did like this one a lot. I think this one somewhat reminded me of the chestnuts roasting on an open fire. I'm not sure why, because I think the only overlapping scent is the sugar cookies, but I really enjoyed this one too. Peppermint Bark. This picture looked exactly how the wax melts looked. Like, it literally looked like edible peppermint bark that I wanted to take a bite out of. It's super, super cute. I enjoyed it. If you like that chocolatey mint blend kind of a scent, you'd like that. Cranberry Pear Bliss bars. I think this might have been in the pre-order. I liked it, but it was nothing like super, super outstanding to me. There was something about it that actually, like, I don't know, it kind of was a little off to my nose, but, you know, it kind of flip-flopped back and forth, whether I liked it and I didn't. Okay. Smoky Mountain Berries. This was good. Don't really remember too much. Cold Mountain. Didn't mind it. I'm not always a fan of birch notes. Like, I enjoyed it while I warmed it, but I probably wouldn't repurchase that one. Polar Express. If you like kind of that, like, hot cocoa candy cane, kind of like that, peppermint mocha kind of a blend, you'd probably like this one. And then with a little added Christmas tree in there. Rudolph's Reindeer Farm. This was really pretty. I enjoyed it. I think I smelled the cinnamon quite a bit, if I'm remembering correctly. Winter Snow Globe. I also really liked this one. This was in the pre-order. I almost got it in her breakaway bar. Oh my gosh, there goes my stomach again. I'm sorry. It's growling. Oh my gosh, I might have to pause after this and like get a quick snack. I enjoyed this. Like I said, I almost picked it up during the pre-order, but at the last minute, I ended up removing it from my cart. I don't know why. I feel like maybe just with kind of that like crushed candy canes, it kind of read like wintry. And I mean, I like minty blends, but again, there's something where, like coffee, I don't reach for minty blends as frequently as other blends. So I was like, you know what? Let me just take this one out. Christmas Tree Farm. This was really nice. Very good, like quintessential Christmas tree scent for around the holidays. I think, if I remember correctly, I did a blend with this in her pre-order. And then I'll Be Home for the Holidays. This was okay. I don't know if I love like the sugar plum note. And then the last one was Country Christmas. And this was a super, super cute wax melt shape. I enjoy that. I like the oranges mixed with other kind of like, other kind of Christmassy, kind of potpourri kind of a scent. I think this one reminded me of potpourri a little bit because you've got the orange, cinnamon, and clove. So that was my Dessa's Homespun Scents Countdown to Christmas Advent. I loved it. I think like for what you get, it was a great value because it was 25 melts. So I really enjoyed it. I think I would definitely be open to looking out if she does any other Advent kind of things in the future. Like I know sometimes vendors will do not only like Christmas holiday Advents, but like Halloween Advents. I don't know, sometimes just different time of year Advent. So Dessa's was super fun. I really enjoyed it. Yeah, I would definitely consider picking up another Advent from her in the future. And like I said, I've already purchased from her pre-order. Okay, let me go into, let's just do some Scentsy. I finished this Cotton Cleanups 25 pack. This I got for free in one of my Scentsy Club orders. I want to say it was like my July club maybe. I don't think I purchased these on my own, but because it came free 1 month as like a promotion, I mean, I definitely tried it out and I thought they were great. I mean, I really liked it. You can definitely clean up a few warmers with just one cotton cleanup. But I'm also fine with using cotton balls from Target or Walmart, you know. So I don't know if I would actually purchase these myself, but I enjoyed them while I had them. A lot of these Scentsy bars I used because I knew my club was processing soon. So a lot of these I've tried and love. I love red, yellow, orange, and green. I absolutely loved the Chase Rainbows collection. Every single scent from the Chase Rainbows collection was amazing performance. The only one that wasn't my scent preference was blue. I have all 4 of these in my club and they will stay in my club because I love them that much. So highly recommend. Well, I'm sorry. I recommend, but they're not available. They'll always get my bar. But if they ever come back in like, you know, bring back my bar, I highly recommend. I get really good performance from all of them. Then we have, these 2 are from last year's Valentine's Day collection. So not this year, last year's. Again, same with the Chase Rainbows collection. Really good performance from all of these. There was one more bar called, so You're the One It's Love, Together Forever. That one was way too floral, like if I remember correctly, like a very powdery floral, really strong, but just not exactly my scent preference. This one reminds me of like a shampoo. I think maybe the Garnier Fructis, like the green bottle. Love it. It's like a body care kind of a scent to me. Really pretty. If this was in like, you know, a hand lotion, a body wash, I'd love it. And then It's Love, really, really pretty. I think some people compare this to kind of like a almost like fruit punch kind of a scent. It almost reminds me of when it brings me back to childhood, like when I would eat like gum drops. Is that the right thing? Gum drops? Dots, I think is what they're called. Kind of reminds me of that, like when I smell the Dots box. But I love them, and both I get really good performance from, so I'll keep these ones in my club. This one was from last year's Mother's Day collection. Sparkling Magnolia, such a pretty scent. I kept this in my club a couple times, but I did end up removing it from my club only because it's not the strongest performer. I am using a Sparkling Magnolia fragrance flower, and that's doing pretty well. And I didn't get like the worst performance of all. I mean, I definitely think it does better in a smaller room. I think in a larger room it would definitely get lost, but even in a smaller room it's probably like at most a medium performer. Super pretty, but just a little on the light end, which is why I removed it from my club. But I really like it, and I feel like it's like a unique scent. But yeah, not in my club anymore. Magnolia Linen, I like it. I had the Scentsy laundry items in this scent. That's one thing I kind of wish I saved, but they're so bulky. I did finish up some of my Magnolia Linen laundry, products. I finished up the washer whiffs and the detergent, and I still have a little bit left of the softener. I guess I'll talk about the laundry. I don't have it to show, but I did finish it. I'll talk about it since I had it in this scent. I love the scent. I think it's beautiful for laundry. I don't think I'd repurchase Scentsy laundry products. I think they're pretty expensive, and I feel like the laundry doesn't come out smelling as strong as I would want. And I know it's super concentrated, which is why the detergent and everything seems like it's in smaller packaging than what you would buy at like Target. But I feel like I still have to use a decent amount of product, not just like the 3 pumps of the detergent that it says it, you know, you need for a load. So I don't know. I didn't love it enough that I would repurchase it and like pay the higher price for the Scentsy laundry. But I mean, I enjoyed the scent of Magnolia Linen. It's really pretty. It almost smells like a nice, kind of like how it describes sun-washed linen dancing in the breeze. Like, it reminds me of like laundry that you're doing on a warm summer day. I enjoyed the scent. It's not in my club because I'm not picky with laundry scents. I thought it was really pretty, but I enjoy any kind of laundry scent whenever I'm in the mood for a laundry. So, and then my last Scentsy is Glacier Water. I had it in the little scent sample cup that came in one of my whiff boxes. I want to say the July one. I had great performance from it. So I did pick up the bar in my club, and I just warmed this recently in our new townhouse. It did amazing in my husband's office, where I literally smelled it floating out of his office into kind of our hallway. So I feel like I get great performance from this. It's not a scent I would do probably in like my office. I like to do more like girly bakery scents, but I would definitely do this in my husband's office, and he really enjoyed it too. So I'll definitely keep this in my club. I think it's really pretty. I think that that bergamot and like aquatic and like the driftwood kind of notes to me lean like a little bit more on the masculine cologne side, but overall it's like a fresh cologne, fresh masculine scent, so it's really pretty. Okay, I don't have too much more, to be honest. Let's do some of these that I have, just a few from each vendor. I almost said each blender. This one's churro cakes. I didn't mind this, but I didn't love it. I was just looking at my notes on the back. Like, it didn't seem like the strongest blend, although I will admit Teddy B's is never usually a super strong powerhouse. For me, it's usually like, I like to say a gentle medium, which sometimes that's what I want. Like, I don't always want to surround myself with a super strong powerhouse fragrance. This one just wasn't anything special. I don't think I'd repurchase that one. Cinnamon Toast Coffee Bean a la mode. I think this was a layered one. Was it layered? Yeah, layered. I love her cinnamon toast scent. Oh my gosh, there's my stomach growling again. I love her cinnamon toast scent, but I thought I'd try this one out. I like it better on its own than mixed with the coffee bean. Like I said, I don't know if it's just recently I'm not like super into the coffee blends. That could be why, but I just prefer cinnamon toast on its own more than like layered in a different blend. Fallberry sugar cookies. I really enjoyed this. It was like a tart and sweet blend. I thought it was really pretty. I think I would definitely pick this up again come like the holiday time, only because cranberry scent kind of read more holiday time to me. And this was like a medium performer. And then this is I Smell Fall. Loved it. Cider Lane, pumpkin pecan waffle. Well, she just says pecan waffle and marshmallow fireside. So pretty. I think it was a really good mix of the Cider Lane and pecan waffles. Beautiful. Definitely would rebuy. It's that Cider Lane that I like. I can sometimes be picky with Cider Lane blends, but Tiffany's is really pretty. I have a couple of Melted Mousse. I only purchased one time from Melted Moose, and that was from her pre-order last February, so almost coming on a year. Since then, I don't really think she's had any like releases besides a couple of her like holiday seasonal boxes, which I just haven't purchased because I just prefer a little bit larger size. Although now that we've moved into our new townhouse, I'm using much less warmers, and I wouldn't mind just having like a single scent shot in like my office, you know? So maybe I would try it again in the future, but I'm not sure. And I also didn't sign up for her customs list, so that's why I just haven't purchased from her again. But overall, I enjoy her wax. She's got very soft wax. I would actually say the consistency of her wax is similar to Teddy B's if you like that really soft wax. This one is Strawberry Pretzel Salad. I really liked it. The strawberry is a lot different than the strawberries I'm typically used to, but I liked it. Maybe because it's strawberry jello, so it is a different strawberry note, not like that fresh picked strawberry scent. I thought it was really good. The strawberry was almost like a little bit of like a tart strawberry, which makes sense because maybe strawberry jello is a little bit of like a tart, I guess a little bit more of an artificial strawberry, but I did like it. This was really good. And then I also had strawberry vanilla pound cake. This I loved. This is more the strawberry that I'm used to, more of like a fresh picked strawberry. Although I will say this one in particular was much heavier on the bakery notes than the strawberry. Like I would say the vanilla pound cake and rich vanilla pudding was stronger. I would get whiffs here and there of like maybe it was strawberry, but much more to me almost on the vanilla bakery side. I really enjoyed this. I thought this was really decadent and good when I was warming it, so loved that one. One from Kay Scented Melts. This is Sweet Fall Day. This was a blend I created, so this was a custom of her little like Kay's Cuts chunks. I blended pumpkin pecan waffle, warm vanilla sugar, and Danish butter cookie. So good. I think I was picking up the pumpkin pecan waffle and warm vanilla sugar the most. That is such a pretty combination. I would definitely consider making another custom with pumpkin pecan waffle and warm vanilla sugar and just whatever other kind of rich decadent bakery I can throw in there. From Kay's or from any other vendor, or if I see any other vendor with a blend like this, I really, really liked it. A couple L3. So these are a couple puppy packs. This is Pumpkin Pecan Waffle, Sugar Cookie Royale, Hufflepuff. Amazing. I love all three of these notes. Anything mixed with Sugar Cookie Royale is amazing. And I love L3's Hufflepuff. This was like such a good blend. I loved it. Huckleberry Cheesecake. I actually mixed these two in warmers, Huckleberry Cheesecake and Blueberry Zucchini Bread. Really nice. Huckleberry Cheesecake to me leans more on like the fruity berry side. I didn't get so much of like a cheesecake or like bakery note. Blueberry Zucchini Bread, really, really good. This was like an even mix of the blueberry and zucchini bread. And then when I just had a few puppy pack chunks left, that's when I kind of mixed them. And I really enjoyed them. I thought they were both really nice. I am warming this today. So good. This was a matrix melt, zucchini bread, key lime pie, and sugar cookie royale. Amazing. You get kind of a tartness from the key lime pie, but sweetness from the sugar cookie royale, and then almost like a savoriness from the zucchini bread. It is just such a pretty combination. It smelled amazing on cold. It's doing well on warm. I think it's because I've been in this room all morning that I don't know if it's super strong or if I'm going nose blind. From what I've noticed, I think it's like about a medium on warm, but I loved how it smelled so much on cold. I need to walk around throughout my townhouse just to see if I can pick up the scents in other rooms, but I would definitely consider picking this up again or doing like a custom in it just because I loved it so much on cold. It's just hard to tell exactly now because I've just put it in my warmers and it's still kind of the morning time. So I kind of want to let it go a little bit longer and see how I think the performance is like as, you know, I walk around my townhouse throughout the day. This one I did yesterday, another matrix melt. Amazing. Oh my gosh, was this good. You get like the feminine sweetness from the Sweet on Paris, kind of like the body care perfume. And then you almost get kind of like a not earthiness, maybe earthiness from today is October 3rd because there is that Palo Santo in there, but there's also like the Sugar Cookie Royale toasted marshmallow. This was amazing. So long lasting. This lasted all day long. Yesterday throughout the warmers, I loved it. This is another one I would definitely keep my eye out for to repurchase in a RTS or a pre-order from L3. So good. I loved this one. And then I'm just gonna wrap up my empties. So this one was kind of quick. Again, it's probably because I didn't save as much empties just during that transition of us moving, but I'm gonna start saving up my empties now again. I have quite a bit of I was mixing candle and carol, so it came off like carol candle, but candles from the keeping room, samples, toasted pumpkin spice. A lot of these I just did like in warmers right before we were gonna move, so just kind of like as I was starting to pack up warmers, I would do these like in the bathroom or just in the warmers, the few warmers that I had left up. So I think I enjoyed most of these, but hard to tell because it's hard to tell with a single melt. So I did toasted pumpkin spice, Tiffany's gingerbread cupcakes, strawberry confetti cupcake, Mr. Bear's ice cream party. Oh my gosh, I am so sorry about my stomach. Cherry pie, pumpkin caramel crunch, and Tiffany's grape filled cupcakes. I did these samples throughout, you know, my apartment as we were moving. Farmhouse treats. I picked this up because I remember watching Just Jenny's Candles from the Keeping Room hauls and Should You Melt This video, and I think she really liked this blend. So I picked it up during her May opening last year, and at first I wasn't sure how I felt about this on cold because I kind of almost get a blackberry jam butter cookie note, which it is jams and jellies, so there definitely could be a blackberry jam note in here. But when I warmed it, I really liked it. So at first I was kind of on the fence. Am I gonna like this? I'm not sure. When I warmed it, I really liked it. Now it could be me warming up to the blackberry jam butter cookie kind of a scent note. Or it just could be that other notes came out on warm. I really liked this and I thought it was a really, really nice, strong performance. If this is in any of Carol's remaining openings, I would pick up another bag. I enjoyed it. This is Tiffany's Sweet Pumpkin Cupcake. I'm just gonna take a quick sip of my water. I just got this Starbucks cup the other day. It's so pretty. So this one I really, really liked. This was a really good mix of the pumpkin and the cupcakes at Tiffany's. And again, I would say this was a pretty strong performer. I write notes on the back of these, which is why I keep flipping it over to look, but I really enjoy this. This is another one, I mean, I would consider repurchasing if I ever saw it in any of her openings. I enjoyed it, but it's, you know, it wasn't one where like I can't live without. I mean, it was really good, but I'm sure other vendors would have this kind of a blend in releases come the fall time, but I did really enjoy it. And then the last one I have here is cider donut type. I should have waited because I'm warming some other ones of her cider, apple cider, cider donuts blends. I just haven't finished them yet. To be honest, I didn't love this one. This reminded me of the cider that I don't prefer. But she has some other like apple cider, cider lane kind of blends that I like more. So this one was just the cider that I didn't prefer. It wasn't bad when I warmed it, but it's definitely not one on my list that I would repurchase. So yeah, that was my empties that I've accumulated for a little bit of time. Again, I hope you guys don't mind that I'm kind of filming it face down instead of me facing the camera. I might throw these kind of videos in every now and again. Like I said, I was just kind of having a lazy morning, so I thought, you know what, we're just gonna have a relaxed empties video today. But yeah, thank you guys so much for watching, and I'll see you in my next video.